We're recording.
Cool.
Yeah, and it'll record in 1080 now.
Nice.
Okay.
I like the sound of that.
Alright, so what do we have over here? What settings do we have over there that we don't have over here? We have 1600 and we still don't have the shutter speed on that camera.
And I set this to 1600 as well.
Okay, so we just need...
And yeah, I can look into turning that back on. I don't remember how we did it the first time, but I can try.
Because currently with the shutter speed that we need, our ISO should be maybe... I'm going to switch back over to that. You want to the other Lanny.
Yeah, that's right. The other Lanny shot, Tyler.
I'm so sorry.
I mean, you're all basically the same.
We kind of white dude, short hair, beard.
About there. That looks real good, in my opinion. It doesn't make him look too bright, which would be here, but actually, I think that looks good. How do you like that down there, Grant?
It looks all right.
Yeah, comparatively to this, do you think? I like the lighter.
The lighter? Show me the darker again. I think I just look gross.
I think the darker makes you look grosser.
I can accept that.
As long as the word gross is involved.
So long as we all agree it is gross. So, for those of you joining us, we're doing a little bit of a tech stream here to make sure our equipment's working. We've been
we should
kind of
get our program stuff in.
Are
we able to program, like for custom, which is C1, C2,
mess with it in a less
can we have that in
scheduled,
video?
more casual environment?
I believe so.
So it'll be ready for other things.
So,
do you want to try it?
That made sense to me.
So
how
do we tell it that
ugly
it's video?
camera stuff and things moving around and maybe some sound won't all be working on all cylinders, but it's fine. We're just here hanging out and trying to see if things work. No need to complain if things aren't working right. It's all a journey. It's all a process.
Video if
now that I'm in charge, I'm okay with us showing you this side of things.
I guess
so
not.
we're all transparent.
Because all that matters is
how we're doing.
Out is right.
Yeah.
And that kind of stuff.
I
have no idea how much you can hear
it looks like all we had to do was
talking
change
over
the
a camera right now. But I'm pretty sure all you're hearing is me and maybe the game.
To get out of the
Hopefully
menu.
the game.
So I guess that gives us...
But I'm also
okay, wait, ISO.
It's not saying HDMI anymore.
Maybe
oh, it's not?
Yeah, we gotta turn that back on. That was it.
Oh yeah, no, here's all the menu information.
There's like some camera info right there.
Oh man, you're eating the menu. No, Brad!
Cameras taste delicious.
I'm trying to remember how we did that the first time.
I had a video that I was working off of. I will just pull that up again. So you're gonna hear me and Stefan come in and out as we get closer to this desk.
Cool. Is the game audio going? I know I
probably
mute it.
not.
I know I mute it whenever we go to the standby screen when we end. So
oh, but no, close shots like.
That's a good sign.
So there you go. Talk some more.
Cool. I'm talking.
The game is now going. Yeah.
Good.
You know what? I think the stream's going. Oh, you know what? We can't have it like that because we also see focus peaking.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Haven't seen your kind around here before. How does it feel to give up?
Switch it back over to video real quick. Yeah.
Let me eat that.
I think
menu.
we're just gonna do that.
There it goes.
Are you an important character with big red cufflinks?
So I started a new game even though I have a save file, like maybe 7 or 8 hours in. But I just wanted to mess with the character creator because I never made any monsters in this, and I want to see what I can do.
You can make monsters?
Well, I mean, like, you know, make an ugly character.
Oh.
You know, a Monster Factory thing.
Gotcha.
But this won't be the character we're playing with. Also, I'm really pissed off at myself. So your code name down here is something that they get a like fucking fake ass anime girl voice say, and I never did that. When I made my file, I'm gonna try and not laugh when I see myself get zoomed in over there because that kind of ruins it. But I'm real upset I didn't change my code name because I thought that was like gonna be like a story thing. So I just decided to not mess with it at all. And now whenever I'm in combat, like the AI voice lady or whatever she is will be like, Peep 01. Oh, this is a great shot. I love this. Yes. Yes. Oh man, I should have brushed my teeth this morning. La 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 la.
I think we can get even. Yep, there we go. We're starting to get some artifacting there.
Get my eye. Just my eye. You! The monster, the God Eater! I'm trying to not eat, or I'm trying to not move at all. I want to get it looking straight on.
Brother.
I see you. I see everything. I.
There we go.
Yeah, this is great. No, this technology is exactly what we need. Stuff like this is what.
This is why we got these.
This is what people come to TFS gaming for. The extreme zoom. Ah. But okay, I'm gonna mess with this character creator. Since we're not gonna mess with this character after this, I'm just not gonna bother naming him. We'll cut to my file after I play in this character maker a little bit, because I have a feeling people want to see that too.
Because you want to change the.
Whoop.
Because
Whoop.
you changed it
Whoop.
from that
Whoop.
originally, right?
Whoop.
You have the shutter speed on there now. I didn't figure out how to get the shutter speed. Okay.
That's a pretty. I mean, all of these are pretty ass anime.
In here, should we change to 60 frames? If we want, yeah. Just to have. It's not hard.
I think that's the hair I went with on my guy.
You know how to get that, right?
Oh wait, no. I think I did one with more down hairs.
Menu, I imagine it would be.
Yeah, covering the one eye is so anime. I'm not a big fan of like kind of this because it's tough for me to find more natural looking colors when this is the option they give you.
Yeah, we don't have.
Like trying to get like a dark brown like I have. I don't know if there's a way to really do that. Or just all the way black. Maybe if I just do this but then go down to brightness and drop it to nothing.
No.
Okay, there we go. All right, you can't get black. But I can make it very, very shiny.
Sorry, I forgot what we were
No, you're
not
good.
able to do
No,
for a second.
you're good.
Let's amp up all the shine. And then we'll make the shine color.
I'll do the same over here. We just need to figure out how to have
We'll
that
make it
perfect.
this.
We need to put a sticky note
Very
on
bright
the
red.
TV, what the camera
Now
does.
you see when the light hits it, there's a very red, but when it's not in direct light, it's black. And I think that's really cool. I don't think I've seen that in a character creator in other games, but I really appreciated that little touch. Because now I get to know what light does to my hair. And that's neat. Unfortunately, I can't make his nose any bigger than I want, or his eyes any bigger. I think these are the biggest eyes.
Grant, I think you have enough eye for.
Do I have eyes for both of us? Once again, for those of you just joining us, we're doing a little tech testing stream here since we've gotten some new cameras, rearranged the studio a little bit. Haven't really had a chance to just sit down and test it. We keep doing shows in this place instead, so they keep getting a lot of little hiccups throughout. So I figured, hey, the meeting we had earlier today kind of ended earlier than I thought, and we didn't have anything else to do in here. So why not just do a little fun stream with this game we have?
I think we shouldn't be doing the cross stuff, Stefan.
You don't think so?
No, just because, especially for like the mic Grant is at, it will always make you look like you're eating.
Okay.
That is true. I am always going to be right up here on this microphone.
Here, just because it puts it at the right.
Ooh.
Did you say you like more body? Or was that Nick?
Nick was into more body. I am fine with.
So
that
you
that there is about what I like.
You like that, not like this. Some more
don't want
that
that
than
bookhead.
this.
I kind of like you being able to see a little bit of the bust,
Yeah.
but not all of it.
And about like what, 4 inches headroom? Maybe?
Yeah, ish.
Yeah. You can kind of.
I feel like my eyes are too small for my
You
face.
can
I know
barely-
I love saying I'm handsome, but if I could make one thing better, I think I'd make my eyes a little bigger. I'd be like that Battle Angel Alito, what I heard was so okay of a movie.
I realize that my left eye is deeper in my face than my right.
Your
that makes
your
sense.
left eye is more sunken in than your
I'm
right.
sorry, no, my right eye is more sunken than my left. Like to bug me.
And nobody's got an actually symmetrical face.
I know.
Everybody's Ryan Gosling deep down.
All right.
I always like to make my characters as pale as possible.
Make your character super pale.
Yeah, it's like, oh, they're...
I try to match my skin tone as best I can, but rarely.
Do you try to put yourself in these games? Because I am very much, no, this is going to be some fun.
I usually...
The newest character ever. It's going to be great.
They're normally named after me. They are usually called Grant, but I do not base them on me, hardly at all. Skin color, maybe a little bit, but that's usually just because I'm trying to find a very natural-looking skin color most of the time. Unless I'm just purposefully going silly, in which case I'll make them a neon mess. All right.
Okay, so I think that looks good.
Cool.
I'm also gonna mess with the middle cut a little bit because we currently have her back there.
Yes.
So I'm just gonna see what happens when I put the color on auto white balance because I don't think we have messed with ours back here at all. Those colors look about the same as the exposure.
Is there no way for me to make this guy like a really friggin' alien color? Like, can I not make him green? He looks kind of sickly there.
I actually want to mess with.
Let's do. Whoop. Nope. I want. Oh, all right. Yeah, sure. I'll take that. Oh, that is zoomed in. Oh, now it's zoomed in. Another thing I really liked with this hair is you could give yourself extensions in this game, and they can be different color. Actually, they will always be different color than your base hair. So it's like a really anime-ass thing when you're like, and I've got my two-toned hair here to eat these monsters, or gods, or origami, I think they're called, in the Ashlands. Very anime. Is this extension out the back, I'm guessing? Yeah, it's the little ponytail. Hello, I'm your anime friend, and I have my Tyler, what's that hair called? Right there, the thing he's done to his extensions. Like the
Weave.
A weave. Thank you. He's got like a little bit of a kind of a weave in his hair.
I hate these monitors because you have to get like down at them to see their everything.
Do they not have a good viewing angle?
No, but the one that like all three of these suck actually. The one that I use for a
there we go.
full
Now he's
monitor
cool.
backstage works.
One thing that I found crazy about this game is there are a ton of voice options. There are 20 different voices you can have for your character. And it's just like, all right, do you want to test this? And this is 20 males. So I have to assume there are also 20 female voices. Because I don't think they, I think you are locked off from the higher pitch lady voices.
I'll rip you in half. Is waiting part of the plan?
That looks brighter.
Boom!
than-
Smacky, smacky.
Ooh, all right.
What the fuck? Okay, how do you?
Maybe here.
No.
Oh,
I'll leave this here.
smacky.
Hit,
Quite a
please.
catchphrase.
Let me see what
I'm thinking ISO
what sample that
5000. What
was.
you thinking, Stefan? Sure. I'm still trying to figure out how to get certain things on here. Okay. Do we just want to look up the video?
You're
You want?
dead.
Yeah, let's
No
look up
relaxing
videos.
until it- Just follow.
I just
Just
want to
fall
figure out how to
over
get
and
shut up.
die
I don't
already.
remember how I did it the first time.
If
Sorry,
you're gonna
I'm
look up
checking Facebook.
videos, make sure your desktop audio is all the way
No,
down
I'm
in
looking it
OBS.
up on my phone so everyone
Okay.
else can hear it.
Cool.
Okay,
Just so it's not blaring through.
uh,
Anyway, that's what the character creator for this game is like. You can do some fun stuff. You can make a cool, doped out prisoner
what were we trying
guy,
to bring up?
like I
Shutter
have.
speed? Yeah.
But I actually have a character already made and a file already done, so let's just go ahead and reset this. I just wanted to show you guys the character creator because I know you guys love seeing us mess with that. But there wasn't a whole lot to do, so heyo. You do what you can.
So I'm gonna turn it on. You.
Whoop.
I'm sure we're gonna appreciate how many features are here. It's just at the moment
Yeah. For the moment, this kind of sucks.
because I can't
Are our cameras too fancy?
Oh my god, maybe.
Well, it'll probably be great later when we understand what everything does.
Yeah.
At the moment, it's just trying to find things we really want to look at.
I'm gonna look up shutter angle because it seems like a lot more video
I don't think I showed this
cameras
kick-ass
use that.
intro thing earlier, so I'll let people
I'm
see
just gonna try to figure
how
out the
anime this
normalization
shit
of that.
gets. Those two guys have been on my team. I've met them. I think that's supposed to be me, but my guy looks very different from that. I've met this lady. I don't think I've met that kid yet. I met that girl. Don't know that guy yet. That lady's like our commander. That kid was in a box. We found him or her. And I think her name's Feem now. She didn't have a name when we met her. I'm just trying to get you guys all caught up on this anime.
Mode?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I think we fought that thing. Something that looked like it, definitely.
There we go. We
Although,
should be,
not gonna
and then
lie,
now
not a
we
big
have
God Eater guy
ISO.
in general. This is the first one I've really put any time to. And I think the monster designs in this are cool, but they are very samey. Like, I find a lot of the big boss monsters kind of run together for me. They're all sort of like very
Put your
gray
shutter
because they're like
speed
these
at,
ash
125.
creatures, so I get that that's their aesthetic. And then with just like some orange or red accents. But I think on the whole, they all look too samey for me.
How do those look to you?
How do these angles look? They look all right.
They look exposed well.
Colors seem fine.
The exposure, like we're not losing much detail in your black shirt. In
Do I fade
everything.
into the couch with this black shirt?
No, it's good. There's a nice, it's kind of smooth into the shadow at the darkest point.
I slink into the
I feel like it could come up just like a third of a step, but I don't know. Your eye is very much pop. We can take it down just like a little bit.
All right, let's get into the game I was playing. So I called my guy Hunter because I was like, he's going to be a monster hunter, and it's going to be funny, and they're going to have to say monster hunter whenever they call me. But I didn't realize my code name was my call sign. So now they just say whatever the default is, and that's a huge bummer.
Okay, whatever we have it at now, I really like. That's what I think our
Do you like these colors and settings?
should be here.
What do you think, people in the chat? Are
Yeah.
these pretty colors? Do I look fancy?
In fact, I should probably bring up the chat on my end.
So this is my dude. I tried to make him look like the kind of anime characters I tend to really like the look of, which means kind of like teal hair and then one really off-color part of his hair, and a headband. Those are kind of my anime prereqs. A bluish, tealish, sea green hair, one bunch of hair that's not the right color, and a headband that separates his face from his hair. That's how I feel. Some people are saying the bottom one looks a little more washed out than the top one.
It is. I haven't messed with that at all.
It's also a different camera from the other two.
Gotcha. Different camera, different settings, hasn't been messed with.
We're getting there.
We getting there, fam. Like I said, this is a test stream. If you're here for a well-organized and orchestrated show,
Get the fuck out.
this is the wrong stream. I'm going to be playing God Eater and maybe talking about it a little bit, but look, guys, what camera am I looking at? That one. I'm going to be real with you. I think this game is just okay. I'm not crazy about it. I don't think it's bad. I see why people like it. Oh, I disappeared. Oh, there I am again. Oh, no. Either way, I don't have a lot to say on this game because honestly, my opinions are pretty mixed to neutral.
So, I watched, like, the first 3 episodes of the anime and hated... Okay, I'm gonna close the mic. I watched the first 3 episodes of the anime and kind of hated it. And people keep telling me this is like another version of Monster Hunter or something. And I refuse to go into it because it looks like it's for babies. Sell me on this.
So, Monster Hunter is lame because you are not in the fucking future.
Yeah?
You don't have goddamn terminals. How many terminals are in Monster Hunter? Bet you it's a big old goose egg. Big old nothing. Oh, it was supposed to be a bigger camera shake, so it would be more dramatic like he's shaking his head. It's a Do I have poses?
In
Is that
Monster
something
Hunter, I
can
could
do?
emote that nuh-uh.
I don't think I have emotes while I'm in base.
You
Wait,
mean
there
you
I am.
can't
There I am.
prance?
It's gonna be a big old nuh-uh. I just don't know how to do
It
it.
took you too long, Grant.
I'm sorry. That's a nuh-uh from me. Hold on, can I bump my head into this? No, these are the important tests. No, he does not bow far enough.
Let's see.
Hold on, can I just? I want to. Where's one of my friends? Here's one of my friends. Hey man, talk to the hand. Oh, you look sick. Stay away. I just don't like that kid. Yeah, no, we should really do something about him. Mm-hmm.
That looks good.
Beat it. Do I have more things? Can I? Yo, there's a.
Yeah, I mean.
What do I have to say to you?
Yeah, do you want to mess with it? I've just been using.
Oh, this is.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Tyler. What were you saying about Monster Hunter being so good? How about this action?
Grant, do I need to show you all the emotes in Monster
No,
Hunter?
you don't, because I've seen quite a few
all
of them.
of them. Here, let me cancel this game. Let me just get off the game entirely. Here, let me just. Where is it? How do I just? We're done with this. So we're just gonna go and find.
Actually, no. I need you to keep that up, please.
I don't wanna.
Well, that's why you're doing tech stuff.
Well, this does
and
look
guess
cool.
what? Guess what, Tyler? Take a look at the screen. I'm real proud of the job you're doing.
Oh, thank you.
It's very good. And
What is that value that's fluctuating on the screen behind you?
Oh, this? This is very important stuff. This is how much better we are 120 to 129% better than Monster Hunter. Boom. Let's go fight. Let's go do some actual monster eating. God eating. Sorry. Ah. Eat
Oh,
those
what did you
gods.
do? Oh.
But yeah, I was going to try and put a ton of time into this over the weekend and try and get like some really cool ass stuff. But then I was like 7 or 8 hours into it, and I'm in part 3, and I'm like, you know, I don't know if I like this enough to try and do that for a single video. So let's just
Do you get to choose what kind of weapon you have, or?
Yes, I chose my loadout earlier. But see, so when you hold, so when you hold R1, you can go into Devour mode, and now I'm in my Burst mode, so now all my normals are better.
Oh, so you're in Demon mode, is what you're saying? With your
No,
dual
this is
blades.
called Burst mode.
Uh-huh.
After I have devoured, I've done some of the titular god eating.
Do you not get anything from that monster? Do you have no carves?
Well, see, here's the thing. I already did it, but when I hit him with my eat attack, I take some bits off of him. That's my carving. But see, here's the thing. If I do the quick bite, that just gives me enough to go into burst mode. Like, specifically enough to start doing that. However, if I've got time to spare, I can charge it up and miss.
Oh, that looks cool. Actually.
But that'll get me a lot more. Oh no, they killed that guy. But hey, I got a troll armor for biting him, and I got a troll pelt for biting that guy. Something big is here.
Do you put away your weapon to heal or anything?
No. If I need to heal, all I do is go boom, heal me.
Oh, so it's for babies. Got it.
So it's well designed. Thank you. I can also press R1 and turn my fucking knives into a gun, which.
So you feel like you need a gun? You're not well equipped with your knife?
Well, it's the fucking future, Tyler. I'm not a goddamn troglodyte hanging out in prehistory land. I am a fucking god eater here in the Ashlands, and time is fucked up. I've got guns.
Okay, so I thought your
Isn't
weapon
that
was a
cool?
god eater, and those were gods.
So they've been calling these origami, and I've been the one doing the devouring, so I assume that I am the god eater. I'm very knowledgeable about god eater, by the way. I know I said this was my first one. Also, do you have fucking team up moves in Monster Hunter? In Monhun? Does your party, your lovable and relatable teammates with characters and arcs and storylines, can you do stuff to team up with them and get super moves based on your friendship
can I
with them?
play with Matt Mercer on my screen?
No, I don't. I'm not asking about real people who you have to coordinate shit with. I'm asking for
Matt
AI
Mercer's
when
a
I want to
character
play
in the
this by
game.
myself at 7 in the morning and do cool team up moves with my anime buddies who will love me more than anyone in the real world will. Can I do that? Can I engage my teammates in Monster Hunter?
No.
Okay, I'm sure they have a good reason. I'm sure other mechanics make up for that glaring lack of functionality.
A really cute girl sends you out on your quest, though. What happens here?
Really cute girl also sends you out on your quest.
No, I saw her. She's not very cute.
And she also greets you when you come back from every mission, normally
Yeah.
saying something like, "Wow, that was fast,"
What does
or
she
"You're so great."
How does she refer
She makes me
to you?
feel really good about myself, and I appreciate it. I'm gonna shoot this guy some more. I don't really use the gun mode ever because my opinions on gunplay is well known on this channel. Okay, so I'm getting fucked up right now. This is my first level 3 rank mission. I've only been doing ranks 1 and 2, so this guy I think is a little bit meaner than the guys I've been dealing with. I also haven't blocked this whole time because I forget the input for it, because it's a 2-button thing.
If we had a tripod that worked off a joystick or something,
There we
that
go.
would be amazing.
Also, do you have this fucking sick anime jump?
Woo! No, because I'm a normal person taking down a monster.
That fucking I
That
can
makes
do
me
that
feel
any day.
so
Sorry.
powerful, Grant.
Yeah, video games are all about power fantasy, Tyler.
Yeah, exactly.
And how much powerful fantasy can you have if you can't fucking
I
anime
can't even
fly?
take down a cat in real life, let alone a golden doodle named Molly.
Did you see that? I headbutted that fucking monster. I mean that god. I mean that origami.
Does this
Whatever
have,
they're called.
Does this have amazing crossovers with Zelda and
I'm sorry, no, you're right. I don't have the Horizon Zero Dawn robots in this. I forgot.
I can't play as Ryu and his big dumb feet.
That well-known franchise and its beloved character Aloy does not show up in this
Are you
as far as I
showing
know.
her licking herself? No.
That
Oh,
said, I do think that there is some Tails crossover in this, so you fucking know what? It's got better crossovers than any of that shit Capcom could pull.
I can have...
Fuck a Ryu, put Yuri in Monster Hunter, and then I'd play. Give me Lloyd Irving, then we got something to talk about. I'm being absolutely facetious, everybody knows that Monster Hunter is a fine game.
Is
I really
this a
don't.
very tiny area that you were in, by the way?
This
or is this
area?
like the whole map? Because it seems you encountered everything very quickly.
The missions I've noticed, and I think this is because I'm still early game, are very short. Like,
This world also doesn't seem very alive. Like, this monster wouldn't still be here if...
well, see, everything's dead because this monster's here.
Well,
These things are
that
made of the
sucks.
ash, which is sweeping through the world and killing all life forms, and they're slowly replacing them.
On a real note, I think that's kind of neat. They're moving in like a city, right? A
Yes.
moving city?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's basically just tearing through the world, as far as I can tell.
Yeah. And they're trying to like rehabilitate.
That said, the way story is presented in this game, I know I was using it as a strength earlier. I really don't like how they do story stuff in this game, because I feel like everyone looks very awkward and every shot is framed very strangely.
Probably a more cohesive story than Monster Hunter, though.
I mean, maybe more than
it's
likely.
just kind of the monster is
In that there is
destroying
one?
the habitat. Okay, we took care of it. Oh no, there's an elder dragon here. We better kill it. And then that's it.
Also, when I'm in burst mode, I have specific burst arts that I have to equip, and the more I use them, the more they level up. And that's always a system I like.
Do you physically damage the monster? Like, can you cut off its tail? Do you
Yes,
see that it's-
different parts. Usually it's like the little armor-looking parts. Like, I bet these things here, I bet I can break them off if I hit them enough. I'm just really bad.
Okay.
I need to also, I definitely want to underline that. I'm bad at this game. My lack of enjoyment is definitely attributed to me not having friends who are playing it and teaching me through it, and also me trying to understand it quickly.
Now, was that your mission to kill that monster?
Yes, that guy was the mission.
And now you're returning?
And now I'm grabbing stuff before we leave.
Cool.
Actually, I should really hit that dude.
Can
so
you
I
emote with your weapons?
I'm sure I can, but I want to know. No, okay. Guess I'm not getting that.
Sucks.
My emote wheel is not coming up. Before it was just pressing in the right stick, and now it's.
Can you change out your companion's loadout? Like, say you want something like with a hammer, so to knock out the monster, say. Can you do that in this game, Grant? Can you knock out the monster?
So the characters have their own classes that they're in, so it's not so much that I'm changing their equipment. However, they have unique character skills that I can level up as I play with them in my party. As we saw there in the results screen, they all got some AP. There's my burst arts, by the way. You can see I was using my fucking Sephirim Edge and got it leveled up because I'm a boss.
Yeah. Hey, Saffron, what are you? Have you found anything different in the menu that would help for this?
He was just trying to.
I was just trying to throw out Saffron as your name. I didn't have anything else to say to you.
Stefan looks very displeased that he had to be part of this bad joke, but But you know
I'm just gonna let you live with it.
Yeah. He's just letting him stew in it. All right,
Your
here we
name's
go.
Saffron in my phone now. I'm sorry.
Oh, and here's my. Okay, so this is Theme. She was in a box. Okay, backstep again. Something I do hate about this game that I think Monster Hunter probably has beating it in spades. Whenever you return to your fucking base, your base walking speed suddenly becomes total shit. Notice how long it took him to do something like after I moved. Move.
Oh my god.
There he goes. I hate this. Now, you can run, and that starts in a pretty regular time, but this should just be your default speed. I don't know why this speed exists. I don't ever want to do it.
Your movement's the same.
Your movement is the same in field and in
In
lobby?
Monster Hunter as it is in the as if you're on a mission.
Gotcha.
You just can't swing your sword.
But Theme was found in this container passage. She was in a box. No one knew she was in there. All we did was get a box from a city, and they said, "This has the hope of humanity. Don't open it." And then a monster attacked us, and I went in there to try and get the cargo out, and it turned out the cargo was people!
Oh, no.
And then she healed me and started calling me daddy.
Is she like an angel? Or is that just her hair?
That's just her hair. She's just got a fun little cowlick.
Hmm.
And she's apparently got new clothes. I think they are better than they were before. I think she was just wearing rags. Where'd you find them? Hilda is the boss lady. Being an anime character, she is quite bosomy, and I can tell that is her. The design doc kind of stopped there, but she seems all right. They don't seem to push it too much. They don't make it weird for you.
Does she almost look like a butterfly or a moth to you with those clothes on?
Kinda. I can see that, kind of like a bug aesthetic.
Yeah,
like
the
some
little
wings.
things that kind of drape off her sides look like wings to me.
Yeah, like little moth wings. I can see it. People are saying I'm a little quiet. Is that
You're quiet?
according to at least one thing I see in the chat saying,
Okay,
is it
well-
just me or is Grant a little quiet? And I can't hear me, so I don't know.
Maybe a tad. He's quiet for me as well. Okay, well I
Oh,
bumped
it's
him.
going from an isolated issue to an epidemic.
Yes. Let's
I've
see.
scooted a little close
How
to the
is
mic.
the game sound? Because I turned the game way the fuck down.
Oh, look at that! When I wave, she waves too. Oh,
Okay.
wait, no, don't sound with the cute
So
clothes.
how is Grant sound now?
Yes. I should probably keep talking for you to know how I sound. But anyway, check this out. I'm going to wave at her, and then she waves back.
Oh, she's like, whoa!
Isn't that neat? And then I'm going to bow at her. What's she going to do that? Ooh! All right.
Stefan, what have you done? This beautiful
Gonna
angle
just-
looks like shit.
Yeah, I was just trying
Oh, shit. You better not come to our town.
180 frames.
Hold on, Theme. Come over here. We're gonna frame this right.
Wait, 180 frames?
Per second.
Oh, further this
It goes
way?
past 120?
I think so. I could be wrong. It could have been.
Whoop. Look at
Say
this.
that most cameras,
Bam.
like this entry level, would stop at 120.
This is probably
The smoothest moves. Oh, shit! Oh, shit! I didn't even know we added that part in. Maybe this game is good. I'm sorry.
Man, I don't know. Fuck.
I take all my middling opinions back. This is sick.
You know,
No, 180.
100. Okay, 1 second.
That said, I don't know if your emotes, if you get any more than this. And I think I would assume everyone is the same. But you can come in here. You can change out your loadout. You can see how anime I am here in close up. Here's the shield I never used. I think shield is R1 in circle or R1 in square. It's one of the shoulders and a face button, and it kept confusing me. Let me switch my appearance.
Let's see how it's shot. No, get in.
Okay.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, you look all right. I recently switched to this military battle suit because it was the first thing I could make that wasn't my default clothes, which was this. Which I do honestly think looks better. I feel like I look like a Fire Emblem character with this. Like, this looks like I pulled this off of Crom's corpse right before I walked in here. Including the... I think he...
dressed like the past.
He usually has tats, but I feel like I've got just these bandages. But I've been digging this.
Because we're cropping in, you don't really see it. Oh, we're not. Yeah, you're right.
But yeah, that's kind of what you can do with with their looks after you make them. I don't know if there's a way to change your code name after you make it, but I really wish I could because I didn't realize that that's what the mission lady she says.
Yeah.
I also haven't messed with custom bullets yet or leveled up my bullets at all, which is probably another thing that I'm fucking up. But this seems like an extra layer that I don't see me messing with, but can ultimately totally understand why people love this shit. It's just this was not a layer I was ready to explore. But I can get like fucking curved bullets. I can get like a spiral shot, a straight shot. Like, this is really neat. This is some cool stuff that you can make. It's just kind of not my cup of tea so much.
We got our settings.
Are things looking good?
Things are looking good.
Looks like we got it.
So we just...
You can still fuck around if you want.
I mean, I'm going to. I was probably going to do one more mission before I close this whole thing down.
In your opinion, Grant, how does these two angles, color and exposure-wise, look compared to the one down there?
I think this looks pretty good.
Because I think it looks about the same, right?
Yeah, I think they work out. Unlike me, ha 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 ha.
Oh, I get it.
Thanks, Stefan. So here's the cute mission lady who I was talking about earlier. Like, I mean, does she greet me back? No, she doesn't. She is all business behind this desk. What's she looking at? What's she watching?
I'm gonna come over here and join you.
She has a lot of information to keep up with, and she's just watching a sound wave over here, I'm pretty sure.
That's a lot of...
And what's on this screen? This is where I would hide shit if I was a game dev.
System all green.
All green.
No,
System
it's
all
yellow.
green.
What?
Nope. You're just colorblind.
So what does Supersonico?
Please wait a
Send
while.
you
That means
out
I need to
on.
talk to someone in the base somewhere.
Wait. That chair back there, is that how you leave for missions? Do they launch you from that chair?
Wait, from here or
No,
where?
turn around. That chair. Oh, never mind.
From this chair?
The way the like step up thing looked,
Where
it
they-
looked like it would.
Where they
rocket you
actually
off.
kind of launch me, but not really launch. But I have to go here to do missions because so my character is special in that I have a special resonance with I guess the Ashlands or the Origami or something.
Okay.
But when I sit in that seat, fucking we have radar for days and we know exactly where we need to go.
Are you half origami? Is that what this is coming out to?
I'm partially made of paper.
Are you very flexible? and
I've
people
been
are
folded
questioning
into
you?
pieces.
You could do that thing where you bend your fingers.
I'm pretty
back
I'm
and the
pretty sure
government wouldn't
Fiend,
know.
the girl who's with me, is part origami. I think that's her secret. I think they said that earlier.
Okay, cool.
Oh, we can search for fingers on my iPhone.
Yeah.
Okay, you'll be paid for your owed for your services. Don't worry. Oh yeah, so we just stopped the big old scary monster that they thought no one could stop, and we were like, haha, easy.
That's not any of my business. You are aware that your ownership rights.
That's a
remain in
lot
possession
out
of
there,
Old
girl.
Pennywort.
Like I said, they made her very
Yeah.
chesty, and like she puts it out, but nope, I don't think any character addresses it. Like I don't think there's any like, hey, did you see Hilda's sick boobies? Like none of that, which I like.
Yeah.
because
It's just part of her character design.
yeah,
and
it's just
put there.
part of her character design, and everyone in this universe accepts it.
I just want to see what she looks like standing up. I like her hair. I like the way her braids kind of feed back.
Honestly, there is a lot about this aesthetic I really like, and if I was to give an actual reason as to why I think if I ended up leaning more towards this than Monster Hunter in reality, it would be because I just think that I like the more sci-fi than the old fiction kind of thing that Monster Hunter has.
Gotcha.
I will say that looks too painful for it to be titillating for me.
You're like, oh man, she's got to have some back problems with those things.
Yeah, well, and like also just pain, just pain in the chest.
There's another girl who I feel like her outfit is.
Let's make it count.
That's something with anime that I always find strange is when they try to make their characters really sexy and it's really incongruous to the character themselves. Like, we have a girl here who seems very, like, I'm not gonna say like pure, innocent, etc. Oh, hold on, I gotta talk to this guy. When they have the word bubbles, that means they won't let you do a mission until you talk to them. Won't be able to ignore us. I trust you. This guy's had been in my back pocket this whole game. Hugo seems like a legit man.
Yeah.
If he betrays us somewhere in this game, I'll be very surprised.
Hugo has always been the name of a kind giant in my mind. And that man is taller than you.
All right.
So.
Okay, so Hugo is your giant
Is my
name?
kind giant.
Okay. But like this girl, she just like has kind of like this strapless thing going on. And she seems to be Miss like kind of like prude, and we have to do this proper and such. So it's really weird to me that she is like wearing something that almost wants to fall off. Hey-oh, map's getting a little bigger as we travel closer to Chrysanthemum.
So is this the map that you explore, or
so each
goes?
little line, like little state-looking division has been a different zone for me to have a mission in. Like the map has been slightly different.
Whatever you're about to fight, in the big square looks rad.
Well, let's fuck it up. This has been the party I've been running with. Zeke has the hammer, so he hits like a truck. This guy has a big sword. He's kind of my all-around dude. And Claire seems to be a healer. The other chick I could have is... Oh, I could have Theme in here? I didn't realize that she's been added to my team.
What kind of weapon she use?
Might throw her in. She uses like a hula hoop thing. I'll put her in instead of Hugo.
Is it like, Oh, man, I can't think. There's like a hula hoop, a bladed hula hoop?
Yes. Yeah, kind of like that.
Yeah, I can't take the name Hugo seriously. I immediately go to Lost in my head.
Ah, you're thinking Hurley?
Yeah.
Ah, come on, man. He'd be great in an RPG party. He'd be a bard.
Grant, do we need to find Via Domus, the game?
Oh, shit. Me and Kieran have it. We tried to start it, yeah.
We need to get
oh,
that and
fuck,
just
yeah.
geek out about Lost for an entire stream.
Yo. You might be kidding, but I'm
not kidding.
I didn't think about that.
We can do that.
Because Kieran definitely still has that. It's great because the guy who plays Locke has a very like a northeastern accent, and he is always asking you to meet him by the banyan trees. And it's great.
I've never played the game.
Hey, son,
I really wanted to at the time.
Come find me by the banyan trees. So I can apply skills to people when they get the right amount of AP, and they get AP every mission.
Are you able to go out by yourself if you wanted to?
I don't know. Let me see. I'm going to go ahead and give her the other thing I've been giving everybody. I try to give them 1 health boost just so they're not dying so often. And then I usually give them activation so they can make Oracle cells, which is how we go into that burst mode thing. Ehehehe. And she hasn't been on very many missions, so she doesn't have stuff. But as far as going without people... let me cancel this mission and just see if I can set it up to be just me and Fame.
You want to take your daughter out on a...
Yeah, it's just a father-daughter outing.
Yeah.
To fight this freaky monster. Okay, so can I just be like, what if I don't want anybody? Okay, I don't think I can. I don't think...
Okay.
Oh, wait, hold on. There it is. Remove member.
Okay, so you can just
Confirm.
be... Yeah.
Hell yeah, just you and me, daughter.
Daddy-daughter day.
This is gonna be bad because I've already not, like, I have been not working on making sets for equipment. I've been barely upgrading stuff. I am kind of only going by this, touching the very peaks. Fully willing to admit that I am mostly ignorant on this game.
Oh, her weapon looks rad. Okay, that's one thing I'm gonna give this series. The weapons look really cool.
I do think the weapons look cool. A problem I have with these games, like just this kind of genre in general, even though I totally understand it because you're fighting big-ass things, I wish I could have smaller weapons, like stuff that I could just be very quickly doing stuff, but I understand that's not really the point.
Not what this weapon is
This is the fastest you can go, and this is like...
That's weird.
Oops, I didn't mean to go to go.
So, have you fought... Are there instances where you refight monsters to get better equipment often? Because I think
you definitely can. I just haven't been doing that a ton.
Okay.
But there have been a couple big like boss monsters that it's like very clearly like, yo, if you kill this guy a few more times, he might drop his beak, and then you can make a sick ass dagger with that beak, kind of stuff.
Cool.
Which I totally get the appeal of, but is something I would do with friends, not on my own.
Gotcha. So there are boss fights, not just large monsters you often encounter.
Well, I mean, I guess they're larger monsters, and again, this is still kind of early game. I'm sure this will change up as I would get deeper in.
I'm more curious. Has there been a monster that you have fought frequently enough that you can freely slash and strike and know when to dodge?
There was one guy who I had to fight a couple times just because I kept dying on him. That I sort of learned his moveset significantly better because I had to keep dealing with it. But this also has, which I haven't been doing as much. I can also see your phone, but I can also block. And I can pull up a shield, which is just something I don't do very often. But I think there are a lot of moves that it's better to do that than to try and dodge them.
Okay.
But these guys explode on death, so I don't like standing around.
I'm gonna put this on speaker. Okay, is that okay?
I mean, assuming it's fine, whatever's being said is fine for internet to hear. It's up to you.
Yes. Yes.
I don't think I've seen this thing before. Oh, I think this is the boss stuff.
Apple called me like. Oh, okay. All right. Well, I gotta let you go.
So we found this wheelie dude who I've never seen before, and I think this was the thing we were hunting. We were looking for in our mission briefing.
That looks really cool. So they're not just things of nature. Is that?
Yeah, they're like they are just some weird corruption of Earth, as far as I can tell.
Okay.
They've sort of thrust me into this as if I should have kind of known some of this. I feel like it's probably hanging off of stuff from God Eaters 1 and 2. But they're like, as you know, that ash stuff has been happening and the origami are running rampant, but they seem to be, but they've been changing and stuff's been happening. Oh God, that was bad.
That's a lot of health.
And I'm out of stamina now, or something.
You got stunned. I like it. So it just to confirm, it doesn't show you the health of the monster anywhere.
I have not
still
seen
get these sweet ass number values.
Yes.
Love it.
Yeah, you're going. You know you're doing numbers. You just don't know how much numbers these guys have.
Yes.
Don't you beat up my daughter. Also, I'm like, man, I wonder how fast we'll be able to beat this. Then I remembered, oh wait, I didn't bring 2 more teammates that I normally have, so everything's gonna be taking a lot longer. Also, I didn't restock my restoratives, and you can only hold 1. So,
if you, okay.
So now I can wait for someone to revive me, or I can just hit X to respawn at the start immediately and run all the way back.
And do you get to just do that over and over again, or do you have?
I have. You see the heart over there under the
under the timer.
Yeah, under the timer. That's my. The squares are the number of revives I have left. Like I can be brought back that many times.
Okay.
I think I always have 7 or 8, or maybe I started with 7 and I've been adding to it. But yeah, you get a lot of revives in this, and I think the game is going to get significantly harder than it has been, because honestly, most of the missions that I've been fucking up in this have been because I've been kind of just doing it haphazardly and not really paying attention. Like, it has been my own fault that stuff goes wrong. But I have a feeling this game gets a lot harder with all the retries they hand you.
Okay. Do you happen to know anything about the weapons or anything? Like, are they living creatures? Because when you did that supercharged version of the bite or whatever, it looked like the head of a demon or something?
Yeah, so they explained it some earlier. Your God Eater can break.
So does that mean your weapon can actually break out on a mission if you don't take care of it?
I haven't seen anything as far as like upkeep for them, but a lot of the big fights I've done, they will drop new weapons basically, and the implication is like, yo, someone else tried to hunt this thing and died. Now you got their weapon.
Okay, that's pretty rad. If you are dead and you're sorry, I'm just asking a bunch of gameplay stuff. If you
just feel free to know that I might not answer, or I'm probably gonna die because I'm dividing my attention, and this is a harder boss than I've had to fight, and I've got half a party.
Yeah. If you die and then she dies, does that mean your mission's over, or do you still have that respawn time?
I think if I die that many times, I think the game is over. I'm pretty sure I'm.
No, I mean if you just die once and then she dies.
Oh, yeah. I think we just have to respawn and just run back to this guy. Like I think the being revived thing is only there to save time, so you are not having to run all the way back. I'm assuming eventually these maps will get a lot bigger. found some magnesium. I shouldn't have done that while I was in my charge state. Wasted all that time. Oh boy! Thought that was gonna kill me.
Is your gun mode any good at all? Really?
I don't. I haven't done the. You can make like custom bullets and stuff, and I've only barely dipped my toe into that. But I think your gun can get like really sick if you spend a bunch of time.
You can like blight the enemy and everything.
Yeah, making cool status bullets and stuff, and being like, all right, I'm gonna shoot him whenever he's charging something up, and that's gonna lower his defense. So when he shoots this thing and then has to like recharge for a little bit, I can run in and hit him a ton of times because he's got to sit there and charge, and now he's taking extra damage because I shot him with all my debuff bullets. Like, I bet there's an extensive system behind that I'm just not really grasping since I'm kind of just been flailing my way through this.
Man, I really want to see someone cosplay that boss. That looks really rad.
Yeah, the aesthetic in this game is sick, and that I do like. Oh, damn. Wake me up, daughter. Help your daddy.
Wake me up!
Wake me up inside! Go, God!
Can't wake up.
Get me out of there. Oh, yeah, I keep forgetting I can do this.
That?
Another thing, so I've got that stamina meter underneath my health.
It's running away.
It's trying to find a restore place, which makes me feel like I am doing damage to it at least.
Okay, so the monsters can go to a certain spot to heal?
Yes,
That's
there are little feeding grounds that I can also heal from if I'm standing over them. But there, those things. They're like little geysers coming out of the ground. But if I'm standing here, check this shit out. I'm also getting healed.
Now, does it heal in the same value? So does the monster get as much as you are getting?
I'm pretty sure it does.
Okay. All right. What was the stamina thing you were talking about?
Okay.
You were running.
So when I swing with my twin blades, my stamina goes down like kind of a little bit, not a whole lot, and then it will like refill itself pretty much right away. Or I can go into the special mode where I will have, is it R1 in square? Yes, and I pull out a glaive.
Oh.
Now my stamina will no longer restore itself, and my swings take a lot more stamina, but they do a ton more damage, and I think that's a really cool, I think that's just a twin blade specific thing.
Now, is that a different weapon entirely or a different form of your weapon?
This is a different form of this weapon.
Okay.
And sometimes I got burst skills that were like, only in glaive form will it do something.
Does with every hit your glaive get longer? Because your thing was like twice as long for a second.
I think that was my burst thing. I think if I go into burst mode, it does that.
Gotcha. But you prefer the dual blade?
I like the dual blades just so I don't have to worry about stamina so much, because whenever I go into the glaive form, I kind of go into like just a bloodthirst, like I'm going to swing all over the place, and then my stamina runs out and I'm stuck. Buddy, what you gonna do? Or you're just gonna drive over there. That works too. You can shield in the air, which is also good. So you don't have to be like, ah, man, I could have blocked that if I was just standing on the ground instead of jumping at him. Not a concern. Yeah, I can tell I don't have a team because I don't think I've ever seen the mission go longer than 10 minutes yet.
Well, thankfully, you still have 30 whole minutes, Grant.
They give you a ton of time. Which, again, tells me that later missions are probably going to get way longer and more complicated. Because I'm still I'm only in part 3 of what I'm betting is going to be at least like 9 or 10.
They normally, like, maxes out at about an hour. So, like, even if you come in with super low-level gear, you can still, like, if you're good at dodging and evading, you can...
Just by the sheer numbers you would be doing,
yeah,
you should still be able to bring them down in an hour.
It says there's no mic audio? What happened? Now it's back?
Yeah, I got fixed.
Okay.
You got it, whatever it was.
Yeah.
I'm going to go back to that guy.
Turns out output off.
Oh, God!
In the
Oh,
monitoring.
I was so close to the healing
Oh.
spot!
None of those little
All right.
droplets will even make it to you.
I've only got 2 revives left.
Killed your daughter.
And she... Oh, here.
Oh, and she doesn't count as one of your revives?
I was going to say, it doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like our revives are shared. She must have her own
That's
pips.
good.
All right. Father-daughter time. Oh, it's running away. It must be hurting again.
Hey.
Take a seat, buddy.
Is it better to wail on them or do like a charged that?
I've been having better luck doing the little bite than the charge one. I think I've only hit with the charge one like twice because it just takes too long. What if I eat from this feeding spot, you fiend?
The effects with your weapon and everything make me think of Prototype.
Yes, I can get that vibe.
That's annoying.
That's annoying. I tried to pick an anime voice that didn't sound like too much of a character type and could kind of...
You can hear this person talk on the street and be okay?
Yeah. Like, because there were definitely some voices that's like, oh, this is clearly supposed to be like the, yo, man, I'm so cool. I'm the cool hunter. Uh-oh. Did we both fall?
Oh, no.
All right.
Oh, no.
Oops.
Okay.
Let's go. We're just going to have to run back to this guy.
Last one.
My final health. Also, it looks like I don't think I get full health when I come back from a link aid or whatever that is when they heal me on the spot.
Yeah, your HP is red, and does that mean...
It's been red the whole time, but it's just I think that I don't get it all back. Like right now, I'm at full health now. I don't think I was getting full health when she was picking me up.
Is OP
Yeah.
supposed to be your stamina?
That is your Oracle points or whatever they were called. The thing that I was having her produce more of.
Oh, okay.
Or at least I think that's what they are. Pretty sure that's it. Oh wait, no. OP is for your gun.
Oh, okay.
So I can't. Once I get unstunned, and please don't die. So I wouldn't be able to just stand back and shoot because eventually that's gonna run out.
Okay.
And then
Do you have like any
once
kind of...
when I do melee attacks, it builds it back up. So it's encouraging you to get in, get out, get in, get out.
Mission failed.
Well, I tried, but with just me and my daughter, we weren't quite strong enough. Thought we had what it took, but we didn't.
Family and friends.
Oh yeah, see, she had 7 revives too. Or she had 7 left over. She apparently
cool.
had 9. But yeah, that's kind of God Eater, and you played more Monster Hunter than I am, so maybe more of that made more sense to you jumping out as like, okay, so here's how they deal with this issue or problem or whatever as far as respawning monster stuff.
I would definitely like to
Dancing.
play this at some point.
I feel like this, and this is also just something on me playing it by myself over the weekend, I could see this being a lot of fun with friends, because like...
Can you do this with friends?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
It. I
Do
think.
you have the option to do that in story instead, or is it just...
Let me see actually, because when you go to the lobby, there's just a co-op button, and I don't know if it's just like immediately like we're gonna search for your friends and see who's playing and you join a mission, or if it's like all right, we're gonna pull in one of your friends and they're just gonna be in this lobby with you and you decide what mission you're doing. Because I didn't mess with this. Also, apparently, the origami killer people, my guys, we are called Age is. I don't know why, but we're just Age.
Ages?
Yeah. Like, I'm an Age, she is an Age.
Like AGE?
Yeah. But it's all capital, so I'm assuming it stands for something.
Age.
All right, so I can find a team or create a team, and I'm guessing...
Are you referred... You're referred to by that code? So age ain't nothing but a number?
Yeah, they don't give me names. They just give me a number because I'm just an Age, and Age ain't nothing but a number. Okay, so yeah, so they're on a mission story. So they're on story 62 or story 26 or whatever.
Okay.
And they're asking for help on it, and I could just jump in.
That's really cool. So is it like a flare thing you send out in the mission?
I don't know if it's a flare thing you send out in the mission. I think you have to do it from this terminal. So if you're going to co-op with people, you are doing that before you leave for your mission.
Okay.
Once you're out there, I don't think you can pull them in, as far as I can tell.
All right.
But anyway, I think that's going to be God Eater for us. I kind of just threw this on here so we had an excuse to test cameras. And everything looks like it's working now. I, again, should have probably brushed my hair or something or did something to me before today. But hey, man, Sometimes you
Oh,
just.
look at that, 60 frames.
Ooh, that's too
Oh,
smooth.
I need to change it on my camera. You can tell it's way smoother here than it is on mine.
It's too smooth. But all right, and I think we're gonna leave you with a little bit of this. It's the father-daughter dance. Everyone's favorite.
You're gonna do it with me. Goodbye, everybody.
See ya, everybody. Take us out to fan art.